got another one to show off. This is going over to my buddy Shane, and hopefully he likes it. So we've got a little bit of a fancier build here. I had on hand one of my brass Piranha dials that we had done the background in like a distressed black paint. So doing them like that, if you do everything in stainless steel, it makes the dial pop nicely. But I thought, I have some shark tooth gold bezels, and I had a minute insert, or I'm sorry, an hour insert in black. So I thought that would be nice to kind of just push that on out there and then do the rest of it in a nice stainless steel. So we've got a brushed case, we've got a brushed engineered band. I did Piranha kind of, if you can kind of see it at an angle, it's kind of done up where the lasering kind of gave it kind of a holographic kind of look to it. Little BVW there at the bottom. Did an anchor engraving on the crown. Did a set of pilot hands. These are normally lower halves in black and the top halves in white. We removed the loom, redid them fully in black, and then reloomed them. Custom painted seconds hands as well. Gilded rotor to go with this gold up here. Stainless steel movement holder in there, you can kind of see from the side instead of the plastic. And then low profile exhibition caseback on that. Quick disconnects on the SS band as well. I don't normally point those out, but once you get these, they are quite nice if you ever do any kind of strap changes or cleaning the watch or whatever, if you want to kind of get in there. Granted, it's a lot easier to get into mine rather than the normal ones that you buy that are, run right up into the case. But that is the build. Bezel on these will turn left, they will turn right. They're held on with a tension ring, they do not click. I just put them on there a little extra tight so they don't move without kind of a little bit of persuasion to them. This is an automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder to keep time. But if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit before you put it on. It's an automatic, so your movement will get this rotor turning, but if you're not being very active, it might die on you. So wind it up just a little bit if you're not going to be moving around too much. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. You'll also notice you get a little bit of play there, and you know you're off the crown tube. When you hear it and feel it clicking, and you feel that play, you can wind. And a wind is a turn that way. Turning it back towards you doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier to go back and forth than this little, depends on your level of experience. This isn't necessarily hard, but some people push on it and they start rethreading back on there. So if you go back and forth, you can kind of be running your finger against it and keeping that perfect spacing there. So whenever you're good with your winding, if you do this for 4 or 5 seconds, you'll keep time. That mixes with your rotor movement throughout the day. If you do it for something closer to 20 seconds like what I'm doing, you're going to max out your 31 plus hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it. You can wind it all day. So whenever you're happy with what you've wound, pull it to the one end only click, and you can now set your time. Now you will notice you've got a wobble crown. That deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying on it, you're not bending anything. But if you just put a little bit of tension pulling it back, you won't feel that at all. And you won't put any of that adverse pressure on it regardless. So, okay, Google, what time is it?
11:48 a.m.
11:48 a.m. So right about there. When you're good, push it back over to the threads, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. And that is your build. So I also did a gilded ring in there. You can kind of see it at this angle right here inside the glass, this gold ring going all the way around there. So nice little tie-in. If you don't know about those, then you might not realize it's even there, but because it kind of looks like an extension of the dial. But you can tell that's brushed and that's shiny. So, but that's the build. As with every build I send out, recording will be stopped. I did not. I'm 5 minutes in. I'm not doing that. Every build comes with beads. entirely up to you whether you wear them or not, but they are extra stylish, and they do come with it. Man, I am getting that phone call twice. So, as with every build as well, you're going to get a matching Piranha box here. That the watch will come in. This watch will also come with watch clearance. Is good on all glass and metal parts. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, so it's good on this watch as a whole. And also some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like a poly watch. And this is for the acrylic glass, which you can scratch. But if you do, put a tiny bit of this on it, buff against it using your included microfiber, and you will get it buffed out in about 20-25 seconds. Go across the scratch. Don't go with the scratch because you want to fill that scratch, and then buff it out with your thumb. So that is the build. I hope you like it, man. I appreciate you a ton, buddy. If you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.